はい、こんばんはでございます。今、ぼーんとして他の作業をしてたら、配信時間過ぎてましたね。びっくりしましたよ。まだ他の作業をしようとして、他の作業というか、まあ、YouTube をちょっと見てたんですけれども、他の YouTube をずっと見続けようとしてました。危ない、危ない。ということで、のんびり遊んでいくリトルオルフェウス。2回目ですね。本日初見プレイでやっていきたいと思います。前回の続きからですね。再開。エピソード選択ってちょっと、前回の先週のプレイで、同志たちを近くへ、面工夫の奴隷か、これ、クリアし。
こんばんは、ハート。
はい、うささんどうも、こんばんはです。お疲れ様です。これからやっていきたいと思いますけども。クジラとウジ虫ってクジラとウジ虫でした今ちょっと、ちゃんと見てなかった。まあ、再開でやっていきます。よろしくです。
I plummeted down through that weird sky towards a great turbulent ocean that roared and swelled, a ferocious sea that offered no hope of survival. I thought of home and wept, unaware that in an instant my fortunes would be changed by an event so bizarre I almost hesitate to tell you. And it happened like this.
あ、クジラ。はい。はい、エピソード3、クジラとウジ虫。
A giant whale?
It was huge, General.
You were swallowed by a giant whale.
Yes, General.
You look remarkably well for a man who was swallowed by a whale.
I am blessed with a strong constitution, General.
はい。ということで、クジラに飲み込まれた？ああ、焦げます、焦げます。あ、
And I assume you are now going to tell me how you managed to escape from the belly of this giant whale.
Naturally, General. And I must say, it really was a fascinating glimpse into the interior life of one of our world's most magnificent beasts. I consider myself a wiser man after this experience.
さあ、これ、おっと、なんか入ってますよ。なんだ、ここ。
It was an extraordinary place, General. I could perhaps deliver a lecture on the subject to Moscow University Zoological Society, if you like. I only want to help.
The Moscow University Zoological Society has, I suspect, better things to do than listen to the ramblings of a man who claims he was swallowed by a whale.
さあ、1週間ぶりなので、操作方法を少しずつおさらいしていきな
It is
が
a
ら
shame, General.
やっていき
People
ま
can be
す。
so closed-minded.
I, on the other hand, have little choice but to hear you out.
あれ今何でしあ、はいはいはい、この上がってきたやつ3ですね。
It is a shame, General. People can be so closed-minded.
I, on the other hand, have little choice but to hear you out. For your own sake, Ivan Ivanovich, I must urge you to be brief.
Absolutely, General. I will tell you directly of my miraculous escape from the belly of the whale. You simply won't believe what happened next.
That is becoming a dangerously overused phrase, comrade.
すごいなまってますよね、この英語。おりゃ。ほっ。いや、ロシア語なまりって言うんですかね、この。
And so I found myself deep within the whale's organs. A strangely
さあ、これ
beautiful
も上がっ
place.
て。
A sort of fleshy wonderland. A glade of polyps and globules. A landscape as awe-inspiring in its way as the forests and mountains of
これに乗る。
Altai.
はい。
Oh,
あ、
my
飛ぶん
home,
だ。
General, that I yearned and longed for, and only hoped, as I hope now, that I might one day see again.
I think we're all longing for home at this point.
Oh, with warm slippers, a mug of steaming Sbitzin, and a roaring fire. Not far from home, trapped inside a monstrous fish with only the strange and evil-looking worms that infested its gut for company. With only one's dedication to one's country and mission to keep one from falling into despair. But no, General, I could not. I had to escape, to find little Orpheus and my way back to the surface and home.
上ですね。よっ。上か。ほい。さあ、これで、このロープあたり。ほい。なんか、ほい。おお。これ、
Worms, you say, living inside the whale.
Oh, they were horrid things, those worms, General.
はいはい。
And
な
most
なんでしょうこれ
unwelcome, I would say.
見
Parasites.
たら、何を見たら。
No idea just how rampant their infestation was, nor of the tremendous sizes they could grow
ああ、エク
to.
ソ
At。that point, my thoughts were only of escape. And I
あららららら。
Yes,
なんか、
I'm sure you did.
なんかエッチですね。ほい。ええ。ああ。こういうタイミング的なものが、ここで A か。ほい。もう一回。あ、違う。ああ、はいはいはい。今だ。ほい。はい、またこれを抜くんですね。はい、ポーン。ほい。ほい。え、なにこれ。3匹いるよ。ほい。お、 りゃ。
These worms, they made your Nivirayatni whale sick.
Wherever they
Ah,
attached
kore-
themselves, the flesh
どれぐらい
began
の
to
間隔
turn
で来るんですかね。
gray and die. It was a truly distressing sight. And I resolved myself to assist the whale by removing the leeches wherever I could find them during my escape.
あ、もう一段上なんだ。はい。いけるか？いけた。ほい。お。ほい。できるだけ、あ、こっちだ。はい。ほっ。ほっ。このまま上に行けますか？はい。いった。
In my mind, it was a simple plan, General. I would climb up through the whale's throat into its mouth, then wait until it opened it to feed and swim out.
Ah, yes.
あ、しゃがむんだ。
Brilliant, Ivan Ivanovich. Only one or two minor flaws with
今日
it.
はですね、
For
結
example,
構体疲れ
Did
て
it
る、
not occur to you that the whale
体疲れる
will
かな
likely be
ーっ
deep
て思ってたん
underwater
ですが、
when it
そん
ate?
なに体
Bravo,
疲れ
General.
ませんでし
But
た。
I
お
am a strong swimmer.
配信する元気があ
As
り
a
ましたよ、
child,
今
my
日。
parents would take us to holiday near Irkutsk, where we took constitutionals in the waters of Lake Baikal. In fact, my mother often called me her malenький морской котик.
さあ、抜きましょう。おっと。違う。危ない。
A giant worm for a giant whale, huh?
At the risk of repeating myself, it was huge, General.
The Moscow University Zoological Society may be interested after all.
これはそこまで上に行けないんだ。はい。では、進めます。
Let us take a moment, Ivan Ivanovich. Your ridiculous plan to escape through the mouth of the whale failing, you would now have me believe you had embarked on some misguided crusade to free it of the worm infestation. To what end, exactly?
When one suffers,
結
we
構順調
all
に
suffer,
進みま
General.
すね。なんだこれ。これは滑り落ちそう。
Your ideological commitment is admirable, comrade, but...
I concluded that if I could find the root of the infestation and neutralize it, the whale could mount a spirited counterattack against the worms.
さあ、来ましたよ。なんか緑っぽい。緑っぽいじゃなくて緑。おお。はいはいはいはい。おっ、危ない。ちょっと待ってください。これはどういうことでしょう。こう？あ、違う。おっ、危ない。こう来て、こうですか？はいはいはい。で、こう。で、上ですね。
And then, victorious, the whale would surface to expel the remaining poisonous muck and slime from its body. And at that point, I could escape through the nearest convenient orifice. In this case, most likely the blowhole.
That is the most revolting thing I've ever heard.
General, we are Russians.
ほい。
We have withstood the sheer force of nature and history and emerged triumphant. An expedition through the nasal sphincter of a gargantuan whale is
間に合え
nothing to us.
間に合え。あれちょっと待ってください。これもしかして下の抜けます？あ、いけない。ということは下だったんだ。ほい。お、これか、こっちか。え、これでもない。あ、いけない。え、もしかしてもっと上？ほい。どういうこと？え？上ですか？いや、上はやられちゃう。あれ？こっちにもある。何だったんだ？4つ全部抜くんですかね。ほい、ゲット。で、この上を抜いちゃうんですか。はい。あ、これで開くんですね。
I suppose you would have me believe that the whale was grateful to you.
Oh, well, General, that would be presumptuous. I doubt it was even aware of my presence. But I had more immediate problems. For if the whale might have been relieved by my actions, the worms were enraged.
Worms do.
Furious.
Worms
Incandescent.
do not feel
Violently indignant.
emotions.
Demented, General. Deranged.
Enough!
さあ。
Where is Little Orpheus?
逃げる。
Where is my bomb?
え、
Unless you are trying to tell me the whale swallowed that as well.
No, it is not, General. That would be absurd.
Where is Little Orpheus?
B ボタンを押さない
Where is my bomb? Unless you are trying to tell me the whale swallowed that as well.
No, it did not, General. That would be absurd.
No, Ivan Ivanovich, you are absurd. Your story is absurd. This whole ridiculous fairy tale is absurd.
ほい。ほい。あ、危ない。見えない。した。はい、これでまだなんか来ましたね。
Will our brave yet foolhardy hero escape the furious worm? Will he be doomed to spend his days trapped in the innards of a bad-tempered cetacean? Where is the whale swimming to in such a rush? And what will it do when it gets there? Is the general about to lose his temper and order the cosmonaut shot?
All of these questions and more must surely be answered in the next exciting
こ
episode
れ
of
はい、これで第3エピソードがクリアというわけですね。あ、エピソード3をこれでコンプリートクリア。じゃあエピソード4。はいはいはい。エピソード4をやっていきたいと思います。サンニコフ島の戦い。いきますか。
Flew from the whale's blowhole like a supersonic jet, and below me the ocean became a sheltered bay studded with white shapes. You will be amazed as my epic journey unfolds, for here it was about to take a most unexpected turn, and it happened like this.
さあ、エピソード4ですね、次が。これエピソードどれぐらいまであるんですかね。さあ、エピソード4ですよ。サンニコフ島の戦い。さあ、これで、今度は雪の世界ですね。足を引きずっております。うわー、白い。眩しい。あ、まだクジラがいる。
It was a beautiful but deadly wasteland. Freezing cold, brutally chilly, enough to kill a man in hours.
Yet here you are.
Indeed, General. An impoverished childhood playing in the streets of Omsk during those bitter winters had made me hardly...
何 ?A か。
I thought you said you grew up in Altai.
Ah, General, the life of a poor toy maker's family. We had to move from place to place just to find work.
セイウチがいますね。なんかまた。お、危ねえ。お、ああ。急ぎましょう。はい。はい。危ない。さあ、これは X を長押しでインタラクト押しましょう。あ、これも崩れる？あ、大丈夫。どうするこれ。何？これか。あ、こっち。ああ。はいはいはいはい。面白いことさせますね。A、B。さあ、また来ましたよ。次はなんかありましたっけ？あ、上だ。あ、違う？上じゃないの？上じゃないですね。先 先に進めない。あれなんかありますか？ああ、掴んだ。単純な操作ミスでした。はい、これで落として、ここ降りたら死んじゃいますよね。戻るのかな？いけます？ああ、死んじゃった。やっぱりめんどくさいことをしないとダメなんですね。ほいほいほりゃ。さあ、またはい、シーソーで上がってるときに、
たぬきちさん、おじんさん、うささん、やふやふ。
ああ、たぬきさんどうも、こんばんはで。
たぬきさん、お風呂に入ってたら出遅れたわ。
ああ、お風呂入ってたんですか？あれ？あ、びっくりした。なんか曲が速くなってきたんですが、ああ、急がせる。はい。これは？ああ、上に上がってる。
Sanikov land, eh? Of course, Sanikov himself reported nothing more than a bluish fog on the horizon. Your island may be nothing more than the product of overactive imaginations.
General, consider this. Imagine taking a simple peasant, a pig shepherd, for example, and telling him one day humans would fly around the earth beyond the sky. He would say you were stark raving mad, Saldaphone, a ridiculous Kazyol Baradati, a buffoon stuffed into a military uniform, a pridurak, a chuchela tuparile.
This peasant of yours had better watch his mouth if he doesn't want to spend his holidays in Solovyetsky. Perhaps you should return to your story.
これをインタラクト上。ちょっと上がりすぎ。大丈夫か？いけますか？B。危ない。いやー、反応速度が遅くなってますね。
There in the cliff. I could not believe it. A hairy elephant, trapped and frozen in the ice.
A mammoth?
No, General, a hairy elephant. Who would think such a thing could be?
毛の生えたぞ。なんか来るんですか？はい。次はこれか。なんか来た。なんか来たっていうかゴンドラ。よし。で、これ。こうか。いやー、眩しいです、白が。真っ白。 あっとびっくりしますよ。あ、反対だ。下か。下ですね。よし。で、何もないんですが。ああ、これか。これを押して上に上げる。いやー、真っ白。
I trudged onwards through the blizzard, one foot grimly in front of the other, blinded by the snow, my nose becoming quite blue. My thoughts of home crushed under the weight of the plummeting temperature.
I am bored, Ivan Ivanovich, and sick to my teeth of listening to this rubbish. Let us speak plainly.
雪で埋まってる体が。
You will tell me where my bomb is, or I will have you shot.
I am just getting to that, General.
Shot! Comrade Primal! Shot with real bullets, fired from a real gun, not some ludicrous Bultavia about lost cities and dinosaurs and mink and mammoth.
It was a hairy elephant.
No! I will not tolerate any more! Where is the bomb, Ivan Ivanovich? Where is Little Orpheus?
It was right there.
What?
It was there. At least I realized it must be.
Where?
There?
On Sonica Glen?
Yes, General. Because as the storm began to clear, I realized with a strange excitement and trepidation that I was not alone on Sonica Flat.
さあ、来ました。今度は青いですね。ここは違う。先に進むと。いや、ここは登れない。あれですよね。何か。やっぱここだ。あ、いけた。これか。総理が来ましたよ。
Wait. Go back. You say these lifeboats came from Zarya? A Russian ship?
Zarya returned home, but not with all of her crew. And here were the missing lifeboats, trapped in the ice for all of these years. And it could only mean one thing.
That you are continuing to hang lapshot on my ears.
危ない。またイカダに乗ってなんか手に見える。
Baron Edward von Toll. Of course, I remember reading about his tragic expedition at school. We were taught he had died a hero's death out on the icy wastes, searching for Sonica Flat. Yet what if, in doing so, he had sailed accidentally into the interior, deep below the crust of the world? A fellow citizen of the surface. I had to try and find him.
さあ、結構長いですよ、イカダが。あ、ここまでか。さあ、なんかあったですよね。
A dead explorer stole my box.
Not dead, General, but quite insane. Perhaps it was the loss of the arm or the leg, or the long years in isolation. But Toll was clearly mad.
You should have got along perfectly then.
Oh, how I wish we had. But no, General. Whatever Toll's intention with Little Orpheus was, I had no time to consider it. I was in mortal peril once more.
よう死にませんな。すごい落ち方ですよ。まあ創作話をしてるんだと思いますが、してきますか？危ない。こっちか。そしてA だった。
So,
Ah.
you believe that Toll had somehow enslaved the Mienkiv and bent them to his will?
I do, General. It was obvious. Why else would they serve him? And how else could they be so different from their freed comrades? These odd helmets they wore, it was the signs of our times. No doubt about it. Although fused with some strange crystal technology I could not recognize. To be honest with you, it didn't seem appropriate to stop and ask them.
危ない。お？戻ってくる？よし。急ぎます。急ぎます。さあ、順調よく来てます。順調に来てます。順調よくって今みたいな言葉の使い方しますかね。ほい。これで、上か、下か。
This Toll! You say he was an explorer?
Yes, General, he was. He vanished some 60 years ago. I remember the story well.
And you say he stole Little Orpheus?
To get home, General, to get home. I think he must have thought he could use the atomic bomb to blast his way back to the surface.
さあ、降りてきましたよ。
Brilliant, Ivan Ivanovich! And you expect me to believe that 100-year-old madman not only survived below the Earth's crust, but enslaved his Mienkiv, explored the lost worlds, and discovered the secrets of atomic power all by himself?
A Tsarist general! An imperialist! No doubt harking back to the terrible days before the Great Revolution!
これを引っ張ってくるんだ。
And Estonian!
Estonia?
Estonian general!
There are wily
よ
people.
し、これで、いけ。ほい。あ。ほい。これで、違う。どうしたのこれ。ほい。はい。これに乗って、
The slave mines stretched away into the distance, and I sometimes wondered if I would ever find my way out. But I never gave up, General.
Of course you didn't. You are a hero, Ivan Ivanovich.
No, General. No. I am no hero. I am a simple toy maker's son from Tomsk.
Omsk.
General?
Omsk. You said Tomsk.
I said Omsk.
You said Tomsk.
General, I think I am well aware of the city of my birth.
Perhaps all the moving around as a
はい、ま
child
たこれを
confused
動
you.
かして、上、上。あびっくりした。いや、調子乗ってましたよ。ゆっくり。よし、今だ。ここはどんな動き方をします？はい。下ですか？上ですか？どっちから行くんだろう。あ、でも、届かなそう。あ、届いた。これ、いけます？いや、これ無理だ。下ですね。下を何かするんでしょう、多分。上。こっちにまず行ってみて、さあ、どこまでバックですかね。こう。ほい。下に降りて、こっちですね。はいはいはいはい。これで、下。よし。で、これを上に上げる。あー、正解です。さあ、今度は、これを、下、上ですね。あ、これ、勝手に進んでる。
On we flew across the deserted, frozen plateau. I was single-handedly in pursuit, dogged in my determination.
したのかな。
I would take back Little Orpheus and prevent Toll from detonating the bomb.
Jump.
You are as humble as ever, Tavares.
Well, General, you are a great military leader, a great strategist, whereas I am simply the humble son of a watch toy maker, and driven by patriotic fever, with no regard for my own safety. I rushed blindly on.
はい。ジャンプ。ジャンプして。ジャンプ。ジャンプ。たのこれ。あ、 はい。いけない。
Will our courageous yet unfortunate hero drown in the depths of an inhospitable frozen sea? Will he thaw out in time to prevent Toll from detonating the bomb? Will the general holiday in Omsk next year? Or Tomsk? Or perhaps both? What exactly is the difference between a mammoth and a hairy elephant? All of these questions and more should almost certainly be answered in the next exciting episode of Little Orpheus!
これでクリアですね。じゃあ、区切りのいいところなんで、今日はエピソード4までにしておきますか。今日はですね、結構体疲れるかなと思ったんですけど、そこまで疲れてなくて、配信する元気がありました。明日の朝ですね、明日の朝午前中、元気があったら、元気があったらっていう条件付きですけれども、デッドバイデイライトちょっとやってみたいと思います。もしなかったら、私が疲れてるってことですので、ご了承ください。ちょっとこれ最後まで見ましょうか。どれぐらい続くのかな？前回見たときに、はい、これで終わりかな？エピソード4は。で、エピソード5に続く。どこまであるんですかね？あれ？ 5、6、7、8、9。あ、9まであるんだ。じゃあ、あと2回ぐらいですかね。2話ずつやっていくとして。
パチパチパチ。
はい、ありがとうございます。で、まあ、1時間は過ぎてないんですけれども、ちょうど区切りのいいところなので、リトルオルフェウスの2回目はこの辺までにしておきたいと思います。またですね、次回配信いたしますので、お暇があったら見ていただけるとありがたいです。それと、明日の朝、デッドバイデイライト、どうしようかな？しようかな2時間ぐらいですけど、するにしても。で、デッドバイデイライト、もしやってるの見かけたら、見に来てくれるとありがたいです。
うささん、お疲れ様でした。
はい。うささんありがとうございます。それではですね、
たぬきちさん、わーい。
それではですね、のんびり遊んでいく、リトルオルフェウスの2回目、この辺で終わりたいと思います。皆様ご視聴ありがとうございました。それではですね、皆様、ゆっくりとおやすみなさい。それでは失礼します。